Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn. I'm here in the gorgeous Seattle. It's beautiful. I think it's much like Burlington, Vermont. It's just pretty much cloudy is like the norm, and I'm okay with clouds. Super contemplative. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about today is that we're talking a lot about resistance and how we naturally want to dig in. Many of us don't really like change, because we tend to clinch up and no, not something different. Not this relationship is ending when I don't want it to, or I do want it to end and I'm afraid of what's going to happen. Resistance, or not wanting to let go of the job because it's safe and I have a paycheck and I've completely outgrown it and there could be something better, right there if I just put some feelers out, kind of thing. And really, the antidote for this is definitely to get still somewhere, for sure. To get still somewhere, and the combo of mindfulness and gratitude is what's really going to help here. Because resistance, we talked about it becoming like a heavy, like a snowball picking up speed, like a wet snowball picking up speed. I'm thinking about northern Vermont, getting bigger, and instead of caving into that momentum, just yielding to it. Because if we resistance, this is going to get bigger, right? So instead of resisting, actually just be like, okay, go on, snowball, the relationship stuff, the moving stuff, the job stuff. You go on with that momentum over here. What I'm going to do is yield without all wherever we place our focus is going to get bigger. Whatever we give energy to is going to get bigger. You ever hear people out in the world saying, don't give it any energy? That's what we're saying. Yield. Find some place to get quiet and get present. Because remember, we cannot feel all that chaotic energy if we're not thinking chaotic thoughts. You just do the very best you can to get centered, and then start rattling off great things you're grateful for and appreciative about your own life, about yourself. Because appreciation, just think of jewelry. Jewelry appreciates in value. Whenever we kind of, jewelry appreciates in value. Same thing with ourselves. Or when we're appreciating it, looking at ourselves, treasuring ourselves, cherishing ourselves, think about everything we have going for us as a person, as your character, and also in your life. This will very much help to dissipate that chaotic energy, that spiritual static, because we're not giving into it. We're shifting away from it and placing our energy someplace else, placing our focus somewhere else. Because resistance has this natural tendency we just want to get pulled in like a magnet. The only way to deal with that is to consciously choose to yield. Consciously choose to yield and distract yourself with things to be grateful for. That's a start.